Morning, good evening, good afternoon. You know how it is. Blue Falcon TCG with Ritual Week. And it's one of my all-time favorite ritual decks as of late because when you're hungry, you go to the kitchen and make some dang burgers. So it's Hungry Burger, got third place at locals. Um, Honestly, the reason why this deck ever does good is because no one knows what to do against it. And when a lot of people at locals play heavy link-based strategies, it just feels super free to just tribute the board. Key takeaways, there's some consistencies with this deck list that I think I would change. Kind of take back a little bit and maybe add hand traps. I decided to just go all gas, no brakes, no hand traps, just kind of sideboard them in when necessary. Let's go ahead and jump into the list. We're starting it off with our best level one, which is the level one. The bowl of mayonnaise. And then Nouvelles. I should learn French just for this deck. Cards nuts. You could play 3. This is one of the things I would bump to 3, but 2 at the bare minimum it needs to be done. 1 Confreeze. This actually won me game. Playing into Branded, being able to hit Meat Recipe with this and bump all their stuff into attack. So game 3, this gave me the absolute game to just Hungry Burger turbo the field. Super great. Politis. I'm gonna go full unga bunga with these names. The draw does help. This deck does draw a lot. And I was originally on Prosperity, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to take away from the field spell or this, because an engine drawing is great. Droll does hurt. Got drolled 4 times in a row. And that's what it felt like, at least. Kid opened up 2 drolls. Game 1, droll me. And then game 2, droll me. It is what it is. We ended up squeaking the win away against Sword Soul, because at the end of the day, you target imperm me, I just tribute your board. Good stuff. And then probably the best, honestly the best engine piece of the deck is Balamaniri. The level 5. Level 5 ritual dude is the best. Straight up, let's just get our Nouvelles stuff, recipe things. Honestly, it's the best. And it really does facilitate going into our Hungry Burger line. Don't wait a second. Ideally, want to pull this out with one of the smaller guys, so it becomes a quick effect. So it just becomes something they have to deal with sooner. Playing the 1 level 6, this can go to 2. But with the fairy package I was running, I've noticed that it actually kind of hinders consistency minus the diviner. So we'll play that at 1, and we're going to play the 1 Hungry Burger. Now, what I think we can cut, I did opt to play 3 Cyber Angel Bentons. This card is insane. We already know. We've seen Drytron. We've seen Sick Chair Fairies. Shoot, we've seen Cyber Angel random shenanigans. But Benton, to search Benton, so it just constantly floats into ritual fodder. But the beautiful part about this deck is you really only need to stick the first ritual, and they turbo themselves out. Sure, Ash Blossom hurts. That did hurt me real bad. But it is what it is, because ever since we got Poisoneer, and this card is insane. I hope we get more main deck Nouvelles, because I'm here to Shokugeki everybody. Someone bust out Sushi Ship right now. We're gonna battle. Right, we'll show who's French or sushi, which one's the best. 3, this can go to 2, especially with a new quick play. This is one of the things I would cut. I would honestly cut Benton's completely and play this. And then along with some of the fairy package, we cut 2 going forward. We'll talk about that here in a second. Playing the 1 Cyber Petite Angel. This searches the Benton. That's all it is. People did Ash this, which was really cool, because then it made my level 1 great, and so I just got to actually go full combo. But this can cut along with the Bentons, because the incantation package is a little bit more consistent, gets us into our pieces better, and still provides ritual fodder. 1 Sakitama card is nuts, because it's a free Almirage on top of being a tribute. When it's tributed, you can add it back to hand, normal summon, make an Almirage, pass turn with a level 1. You just Almirage effect target, tribute their opponent's monster on a key combo piece, and just go from there. Super shenanigans. Triple Diviner. Even though I do plan on cutting the Bentons, Diviners are going to stay because I'm taking a chapter from Voiceless Voice, and we are playing Trias. Diviner plus Trias is the same thing as Diviner and Low, right? They're both Diviner and Poisoneer, the same thing as Diviner and Low. They get the engine going. That's all that matters. This deck just needs the engine in order to play it. Granted, this deck is like 40 cards of engine, but we need it. We need all of it. Every ounce, every bit of sauce. Moving into our spells. All right. Instant Fusion was insane. Just, it's good. You know, being able to just straight up anima or Money Miser Strict to protect ourselves from draw because it happened is just good. Felt amazing. 1 preparation rights and double pre-preps. This could go to 2. I don't think any more than 2. This at 3 feels really clunky, but in the grind game, 3 would have been fine. I just wanted to play around with some of the consistency ratios today. Well, yesterday. We are playing the 3 fish recipe. Honestly, this can go to 2 now with of how things are going with the Poisoneer and things like that, just to increase consistency. Originally, I was just trying to play max. Oh wait, if I run in a draw or anything like that, that's what it was. Then we were playing the 1 meat. This deck has like 12 ways to search your recipe cards and your ritual monsters. So cutting this down to 1 honestly won't hurt us too bad. We can supplement it with some non-engine like Called by, Triple Tactics, Thrust, or Talents. Just something to allow us to play the game, even if we get interrupted. Now for today's menu, we are maxing that out at 3. It is the best consistency piece of the deck. Basically, you're going to give your opponent the level 1 and level 3. You get your fish recipe and just bait out. It's too good. The best card that we've gotten so far is the Culinary Confrontation, basically the Shokugeki card. Pastry chef versus steak or fish, whatever it is. But this is nuts. In draw phase, let's just play around draw, get our searches off, gives our opponent a face-up attack to a monster, and it's just too good. Too good. Now, we're playing 3 at the table, another key consistency piece. I decided not to play Terraforming because locally there's a lot of people who play Droll. I just really wanted someone playing something so rogue and just kind of really out of pocket. Let's try and be able to play the game as much as possible. We were playing the 1 chef special recipe. This could go to 2. I honestly wouldn't mind it. And then opting to play the staff recipe. Both phenomenal cards. Staff recipe actually let me play off a brick hand being drolled, so it was great. Moving into our extra deck, let's go ahead and hop over. We're going to start it off with one of the best link ones this deck can produce. It's going to be Almirage. This is a combo piece for quote-unquote combo. You make your Almirage off of a dead Diviner or whatever. You can link it away. You contribute target one of your level 1s, and that just pulls into your board combos. Again, guys, this deck is not the best deck out there. Don't expect to go win a regional. Or shoot, if your locals is hyper competitive, this might not be the deck either. But it is a lot of fun. And if no one knows what's going on, you're going to squeak some wins. Anima. It's Anima. Targets. Procs our effects. Super great. SP Little Knight. Targets. Procs our effects. And it's SP Little Knight. Dynamon, because it's a ritual deck. Same thing. It does target. And it can proc our effects, which is all we want in this game. Targeting and procs our effects. Playing in the Voiceless Voice, I am so happy they hit their losses before I did, so I didn't have to play into them because this just I would have got pooped on. Play the 1 IP. We aren't playing any Link 3s, but we are playing the 1 Appaloosa and the 1 Borolo Dragon. To be honest, it doesn't matter. This extra deck you don't need it. You could just play extra for extra draw, and it doesn't really do anything different for us. Now, for some X-Seed sauce, we are playing Embodiment of the Punishment. Puts everything in attack. So it's like final attack orders on your opponent's turn. Detach, put everything in attack position. So that Brandish shenanigans wouldn't have happened. Just couldn't stick 2 level 1s for the life of me. Just got Chimera. It happens. Branded things. It's okay. Card's good. Civil Nightingale. Now this is that 2-bird 1-stone thing because, Tenpai Dragon is a deck. And it's also a Zeus package. But we opted to not play the Downer, to just kind of play some other stuff because I wanted to have room for the Millennium Miser Strict, the Diviner Target, and our one pastry lady for the Shokugeki card. To wrap it all up, we are playing the one Arclight and the one Chaos Angel. This was made with light and dark because Poisoneer is a dark, Trias is a light. That right there is enough. Can't be sure at battle. So I kind of sat on SP Little Knight and Chaos Angel for a grip. It just felt good. Felt good to hit some things like that. All in all, I give this deck a real solid 5 out of 10 for how good it is. Maybe I'd probably being extra generous. It's straight up dumpster juice for the most part. But is it fun? Yes. Is it Hungry Burger? Yes. If you cook someone, do you get to make fun of your friend? 100%. So we're not going to do a test hand for this because it really is reliant on our opponent stuff. But I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the week. Stay tuned for the rest of the sick ritual decks we got up for you guys. Remember, we're not bad at the game. We just got to shuffle better.